The following has been paid for by the Pens World Order. Ye borsh me doo bitty skidoo. Me borsh me doo bork bork bork. Voodoo. And it's for the Pens of England. In the history for the and has heard the shutout in this the Hergy Miroshov. I will spare all of you my croning as Pens win in Sweden 4-0 over the Nashville Predators, and that's more like it. This is a Let's Go Pens fan react, slaving over a hot microphone for all of you. Like and subscribe to the channel. Been a light week for me doing these videos, and it's been a nice reprieve. Only 2 games this week. They're on a Friday afternoon, and this one on a Sunday morning. That's right, 9 a.m. Bright and early in the morning. I want this place hopping at 9 o'clock for this game. And, well, I was at work listening to this. This was a game that the Pens really needed to win. It's not a must-win. I mean, not like the Pens are really in trouble or anything, but let's just say the magic pixie dust is starting to run out. And we got some good news out of Wilkes-Barre last night that Rutger McGroarty's back. He's in the lineup. He's doing great. He took a puck to the face, and he went down the tunnel. Wait, what? Oh, he's back, and he scored a filthy goal. Everything's fine. And Joel Blomqvist is back. Yay. So, we'll get to that in a little bit. But Pens needed to win this game today. With the way things went Friday, you can't let this... I know it's 2 games against the Preds, but you can't let this get away. Because you let Friday's game get away. You had 2 points right there on the table. And you only got 1. So, a win today gets you 3 points on the weekend. 3 out of 4. You win the week. Fine. And now you got 4 days off until the next one, but we'll get to that. So, 2 minutes into the game, Parker Wotherspoon, yes, him, takes a pass from Erik Karlsson, and Wotherspoon just flings one right down, and it went through a mass of bodies and into the net. I mean, I was checking out the goal visualizer thing, and it's surprising it didn't hit Danton Heintinen on the way through, because he was near there, but it's Parker Wotherspoon's goal, his second. Karlsson is 12th, and Koppanen gets his first point of the season. Good for him. Makes it 1-0 until Evgeny Malkin says, I'm going to get in on some of this sweet action, and takes a sweet pass from Kevin Hayes, banks it into the net, just like he did all those years ago. Was it him or was it Kessel? Anyway, Malkin gets his 5th, Hayes gets his 1st, and Anthony Mantha gets his 6th. Hard to tell if it was a 6 or an 8 on there. He gets in on it, 2-0, 8 minutes in, and of course, Sidney Crosby, the captain, takes a nice feed, kneeling one-timer in the net for his 12th. His 12th of the season. It was 3-0 Pens, a complete first period out of them, out shooting the Preds 11-2. And it was practically a home game there at AVC Arena in Stockholm, Sweden. And the Pens just basically, played this whole game out, and really it looked like, the Preds made a bit of a push there in the second, got back on shots 8-4. Nashville really pressed in the third, getting 11-7 in shots, as one tends to do. And I've noticed people were making a big deal as Sidney Crosby kind of came up behind a guy and went bam, right into the back, and they're like, oh, Sidney Crosby really knows how to get away with these calls. And I'm like, oh, geez, just stop it. Stop. Insert player here gets away with calls. Happens to everyone. May I introduce you to Brad Marchand sometime? So the Pens just won this game like they needed to, like they were supposed to. Blake Lizotte gets back on his scoring ways, gets the empty netter unassisted in the third, and we are done here. Pens win 4-0 the final as they take down the fighting UC Soros. And we're done with the Nashville Predators. Yeah, that was it. That's it. Only 2 games against the Preds, and both of them were in Europe. We're not going to see them at all again. Playoff, sure. But yeah, we're not going to see them again. But as I said in the opening, the Pens are going to have some decisions to make. Because Rutger McGroarty, he's back with Wilkes-Barre. He's back. He took a puck to the face. He's back. He's fine. He's fine, really. And you have Joel Blomqvist, now down there in Wilkes-Barre. What do you do? All right, when McGroarty gets healthy, are you really going to keep him in Wilkes-Barre for one more year? You going to keep him down there? Seriously, I'm not saying this as a shtick. I am legitimately asking. Who comes up and who goes down for it? And I'm trying to bring up here on Puckpedia, because as of right now, our lines are DeWar, Crosby, Rust, Hayes, Malkin, Mantha, Novik, Kindle, Tomasino. Again, this is all Puckpedia, not legit. Kopanen, Lizotte, Heinonen. Defense, Wotherspoon, Carlson, Shea, Letang, and Graves, Clifton. With Miroshov and Shilovs. And Miroshov got a shutout today. With Kovanen, Dumba, and Brunick. So what are the Pens going to do in terms of forwards? Who gets up? If McGroarty's healthy, who do you send back down? Does Danton, Heinen go down? Do you send him? Do you send Kopanen back down? You're keeping Kindle around. We know that. He's staying. And when Blomqvist gets healthy, which he will, you're going to send Miroshov back down for some more seasoning in the American Hockey League? These are all choices that are going to have to be made, especially once guys get healthy. Raquel gets back. Brazow comes back. Achari comes back. Those are mainstays in the lineup. That's 3 you got to make room for. And yeah, again, you can say, just send Kopanen down. Send the young kids back down. Well, when Jari comes back, I mean, yeah, Hollander's out for 3 months. I get that. But these are choices that are going to have to be made by the Pens, and ones that I don't have any answers for. And the thing is, though, do we just trade Blomqvist? He's an expiring. Do we just dump him? Owen Pickering, when's he going to come up? Is he going to get more time? Again, a lot of questions that are going to need to be asked, not necessarily answered right now, but that's coming. So, food for thought, but that's it. Thank you very much to all of you that watched this. We're done with these international games, and we'll be back home to take on the Minnesota Wild on Thursday. Let's go Pens, because things are about to get real interesting real quick. Let's go Pens. Catch you next time.